At LHTC Broadband, we're proud to provide the communication services you need to get the most from today's technology. We're your local choice for TV, phone, and internet. We offer high-quality cable TV service with HD, multi-room DVR, on-demand, and watch TV everywhere. Plus unlimited calling. And our internet is faster than ever with speeds up to 1 gigabyte. With no contracts and local customer service, switching has never been easier. Call today, 724-593-2411, or visit lhtcbroadband.com.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. You're listening to Laurel Highlands Happenings on 97.3 Light FM and 1480 WCNS, sponsored by Idlewild Halibu. It's the Idlewild you know and love with a happy Halloween twist. Every Saturday and Sunday through October the 28th. If you want to know more information, visit idlewild.com and all the info will be there. I'm Louise and I'm your host of Laurel Highlands Happenings. I'm here the first Saturday of every month to share with you stories, events and activities happening in the Laurel Highlands. I hope you had a good September and managed to attend some fall festivals. There were certainly many around and they're still going. Also, you managed to hit the hiking trails, visit some historic sites, and of course, embrace the outdoors. Our theme this month is Fall, Fun and Fellowship. We have in the studio Laurelville from Mount Pleasant, and they're celebrating their 75th anniversary this year. We also have the Conemaugh Valley Conservancy, and they're coming in to talk about their signature event, the West Penn Trail Triathlon. And we also have Faranda Farms. They're coming in to tell us about their Harvest Festival and corn maze. So let's get straight to it. Our first guest of the day is Jeanette Lam from Laurelville. Good morning, Jeanette.
Good morning, Louise. We're so thankful to be here with you. Thank you.
Well, I am thrilled to have you on the show. So Laurelville is 75 years young this year. So tell us a very brief history of the retreat center.
Sure. Well, Laurelville is a 600-plus acre year-round camp and retreat center located, as you said, in Mount Pleasant, Pennsylvania. We were founded originally under the purpose of being a camp where Mennonite families, such as those who worked at the Mennonite Publishing House in Scottdale, could come together for recreation. Thus, we grew to be nicknamed the Mennonite Camp by locals.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, have you heard of that?
Yes.
Yeah. So over the years, we've grown significantly from just serving that small group of friends to really fulfilling a robust mission for lots of folks. We still hear confusion about who we serve, like, you're just for Mennonites, right? Or, are you a Mennonite country club? That one is really funny to me. No, that's not true. So, as a person not raised in the tradition, I like to help educate folks. Not all Mennonites live in the country, wear long dresses and bonnets, most dressed just like you and I, and work in a variety of occupations. So, in a nutshell, they're Christians who aim to portray strong values of peace. And over the last couple of years, we at Laurelville have been avidly marketing to make sure people know that we're here and we're open to all. So thanks, Laurel Highlands Visitor Bureau, for helping us get the word out.
Well, we're very pleased to help. So what is going on with Laurelville today? What do you actually offer folks?
Sure. Well, today we are serving over 18,000 people each year from the greater Pittsburgh area. Right?
Gosh, that's a lot.
Yeah, so we're not too well kept a secret, but we serve Pennsylvania and many states beyond. New York, Virginia, Ohio. We bring in a lot of folks from outside our state borders. So our niche is really overnight retreats for groups, men's groups, women's, youth, nonprofits, school groups, and my favorite, family reunions. So we partner with a wide variety of groups, some you may have heard of, like Pittsburgh Kids Foundation. We have Mud Weekends and Road Scholar programs. We're also open to visitors for day use. So we want to be a very affordable place for family fun. For instance, it's only $5 to come and swim for the day and to play in our outdoor recreation facilities. So we have an affordable venue of hosting birthday showers and graduation parties and other opportunities for groups too.
Gosh, you have a lot going on. Especially, I like the mud activities. That sounds like fun.
Mud
Always.
activities. Yeah, we have a mud pit.
So, what do you offer for groups then?
Sure. Well, We're really known for helping groups retreat their way. We give personalized service and hospitality with really easy coordinating. And groups love flexibility in our accommodations. So we have anything from cozy single-family cabins that sleep 5 to cottages that sleep 16 to hotel-style accommodations. And we can sleep groups of up to 350 people.
Well, that's good. That's good for weddings.
Yeah, weddings.
Yeah.
We do weddings. And we also partner with a place around the corner from us called Bell's Banquets. They serve alcohol there. We don't at camp.
Okay.
But
Okay.
just a point of clarification.
Okay.
But we
Okay.
have lots of meal packages in our dining hall, and people can choose to cook their own meals. I know a mom like me, I prefer to have somebody else do the cooking for me. But we certainly have flexibility, so people can do whatever it is they want to do, and we're good for all size groups and budgets.
Oh, this sounds great.
Yeah.
So activities. You
Yes.
have a lot going. I've got a long list here, and some of them I don't actually know what they are. Maybe because I'm an import. But run through some of your amenities and activities that you offer.
Sure. Well, as you know, we're nestled in the woods of the Laurel Highland foothills. And we're right alongside the bank of Jacobs Creek. So a lot of our activities include things like hiking. We have miles of groomed trails right along Jacobs Creek. You can play in our waterfall. You can go fishing, swim in our outdoor pool. Colleges and groups love our low ropes course, which is very affordable, a good affordable group option, and lots of camp games, Gaga Ball, 9 square in the air, tennis, mini golf, sledding. I mean, you name it, we pretty much have it.
You've got it, yeah. I mean, I have done geocaching.
Yes.
On your site.
Yep. Okay.
And you've got a lovely outdoor amphitheatre as well, don't you?
We do. We
Yes.
do. We have a number of indoor and outdoor venues for both group meeting spaces as well as, like I said, overnight accommodations, and a large gymnasium for really big groups.
Okay. Now, I was looking at your list.
Sure.
Quickly, what's the distance of your trails? I mean, how many do you have, and what's the mileage? Are they big, long?
I wish I knew that off the top of my
Oh,
head.
I'm sorry.
We actually have Jacobs Creek Watershed Association coming out this weekend.
Okay.
For members only, but we are doing a hike which will be around close to 4 miles.
Okay.
So we have a number of trails that you can either do a 1 mile loop or less than a mile if hiking really isn't your thing. Say up to our prayer labyrinth, you could take a quick hike up there, or you could do a longer, like we'll be doing this weekend, a 4 mile hike that
Okay.
incorporates looping together a number of trails.
Oh, that's nice, though. So,
lots of options.
It's pretty easy. What is Gaga Ball? That's on your list here.
Gaga Ball.
It's right underneath basketball. Gaga Ball. What is that?
Sure. Well, I tell people to get on Google and type in Gaga Ball and see what pops up on YouTube, because you have to see it to believe it. It's kind of a cross between Foursquare and dodgeball. So you have to hit people below the knees in this, it almost looks like a youth playpen. So if you pull onto campgrounds and you see a playpen, that's our Gaga Ball pit.
Okay, because when I first moved here, I didn't know what dodgeball was. We don't play that across
you
the
don't play
pond.
that. Well,
right.
I think they've
so,
outlawed that in the schools anyway. It can get a little rough.
Okay.
But yeah, this is a pretty tame, really fun, fast-paced version of a similar game.
Okay, so I want to ask about 9 square in the air, but I know
Okay.
we're running low on time, so
Sure.
I really would love to ask you about your 75th anniversary event that's coming up.
Yes,
So
it
do
sure
tell.
is. So we have, I'll tell you about the event first, and then if I have time, I'll tell you about our project, which
Okay.
is really exciting. So we would like to invite all the listeners to join our 75th anniversary community celebration. It's Saturday, October 20th from 2 to 5 p.m. It's completely free, thanks to sponsors like Somerset Trust, who came alongside of us. And we will have a petting zoo, inflatables, hot dog snacks, wagon rides, and lots more. So if you want more information, you'll come to our website, laurelville.org.
Oh, okay. So very quickly, your project.
Oh, our project. So we're so excited. Our 75th anniversary, we are redoing a capital pool project. We are doing a complete zero-depth entry, slides, sprays, heated water. So if you've been out to camp before, you know that our pool is not currently heated. But this is open to the public, and it's a great community project. So we're still looking for funders. Again, you can find more information on our website.
Okay. Well, that's really good to know. give us the website again, and also any social media accounts you have as well.
Sure, absolutely. So again, you can find us at laurelville.org. You can like us on Facebook to stay in the loop, Instagram, of course, or check us out on YouTube, or you can always pick up the phone and call 724-423-2056. Again, 724-423-2056 for more information.
Thank you, Jeanette.
Thanks, Louise.
That's Jeanette from Laurelville. Do check them out. She's giving you all the information. Good luck with your 75th event.
Thanks.
Thank
We
you.
hope to see you there.
If you've just joined, you're listening to Laurel Highlands Happenings. October's show is sponsored by Idlewild's Halibou. It's the Idlewild you know and love, with a happy Halloween twist. Our next guests today are Barry Toscano, a member and triathlon chair of West Penn Trail Council, and Laura Hawkins, Mainline Canal Greenway coordinator and Conemaugh Valley Conservancy volunteer. So welcome. Thank you for coming in to chat to us about your big event coming up, the West Penn Trail Triathlon. And this is the 6th annual triathlon, correct?
Correct.
Right.
All right. Well, welcome to the studio. So this is your signature event of the Conemaugh Valley Conservancy.
That's right. We started the triathlons in 2013 was the first one. And the idea was to raise money to maintain the trail and to highlight and showcase the Conemaugh River and the West Penn Trail along the Conemaugh River.
So this is the 6th year. Now, it's actually going to be held on Saturday, October the 13th this year. And I'm reading from my notes here. It's based in historic Salzburg, Indiana County.
That's right.
All right. So tell us a little bit about the triathlon, because I've never done one. I don't know much about it. So break it down. I understand it's 3 activities.
It starts with a 7-mile paddle, either kayak or canoe, or any human-powered boat from Conemaugh Dam down to Salzburg. Then you jump on a bicycle and ride the West Penn Trail back to the Conemaugh Dam and back. And then you put on your running shoes and you run along the Kiski River for a 1.5 miles out and back for a 3.1 total mile run.
And this is all in one day?
This is usually within 3 hours.
3 hours? Gosh, those people must be fit. How far do they cycle?
14 miles total.
So 14 miles?
Yeah.
Oh, golly. So what time do you start out in the morning on the river?
The race starts at 9 o'clock in the morning at Conemaugh Dam, but registration, you pick up your chips and your bibs and everything in Salzburg Fire Hall starting at 7:30. It's kind of a process. You have to drop off your bike at the transition area, then take your boat up to the dam.
Right. I would imagine, thinking about it, that would make sense. I haven't really thought this through, the whole event. But so how many people do you have actually registered at the moment? What's your normal attendance for this?
We usually have about 150 people at the event.
And registration is still open?
Yeah, it's open until the day before the race. Well, actually, it's open on race day also. If you want to just show up, you can register at the fire hall.
Brilliant. And how much does it cost for an entry?
As of today, it's $60 for solo, but tomorrow the price goes up $10. We have a procrastinator's penalty.
I like that, procrastinator's penalty. Brilliant.
Because it just makes it easier for us to get T-shirts and know how many people are going to be there if we can get them registered.
Right. So are public invited to come along and watch? Do they come and stand by the river and cheer them on the road and the trail?
It's a pretty good spectator event also.
So if people listening think, gosh, I really want to do this, this sounds like fun, or I want to put a team together, can they do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It can be either a 2-person or a 3-person team. 3-person team is each person does a single event. 2-person team can be either that they do part of the legs together and then split up for that, or they can do all the legs. We had a team last year that did a tandem canoe, a tandem bike, and then they both ran.
Wow.
So
that's pretty cool.
Now, Barry can't say this because he's in charge and he's basically responsible for planning and executing the whole event, but I can say this.
Okay.
It is incredible how well run this event is. I can say it because I basically show up that day and do whatever they tell me to do, but it's an all-volunteer group that plans and executes this event, and it really looks and feels and runs like a group of professional triathlon event planners came in and did this event. It runs like clockwork. It's really well organized. People are prepared. Barry sends information out to people when they're registered to tell them exactly where they need to be when, so that they know exactly what to do to make that event sort of run seamlessly for them as a participant.
Right.
And it has always amazed me that it's 100% done by volunteers, because it just goes so well.
It amazes me. There's such a great volunteer base in this region for everything. You know, if it wasn't for volunteers.
Well, the Conservancy is all volunteer, and the trail was built and maintained by volunteers.
It's a labor of love. I would imagine it's people just have a passion for it.
It really is, and this event, I think, is almost like the reward to the people that planned and built that West Penn Trail, which is, by the way, a 15-mile trail between Blairsville and Salzburg, and it does run along the Conemaugh River and the Kiski River, as Barry said, and those folks, spent decades of their life working to build that trail and many hours taking care of it, with this idea in mind that it would be an opportunity to showcase these great resources in the Kiski-Conemaugh River Basin, which is sort of like, it's a little bit of a hidden gem. Kayaking is very popular. Biking on trails is very popular. In Western Pennsylvania, we're very lucky to have as many of those resources as we do. I think the Kiski-Conemaugh is a water trail, and the West Penn Trail and the surrounding trails in the area are really just now beginning to be known to people that love to do those kinds of things.
Right.
I've been to a lot of events in Pittsburgh and all the surrounding areas where folks are avid kayakers, avid bicyclists, and they'll come up to my table and say, "Oh, I bet I know all of these," and they don't know any of them. Like, they've never been on the Kiski-Conemaugh as a water trail.
Wow.
So this event really showcases that sort of unique area. It's a very heritage-rich area, and it's really, I think, it just celebrates what the volunteers have done to make it a place, make it a destination. Salzburg's a great place to hold this event because it's such a unique town that has held on to its heritage. They've got a lot of historic building stock, and on the day of the triathlon, that town just shines. I mean, it's such a great group of people. The folks that come and participate in the triathlon are just the kind of people that you would want to come to your town. They're enthusiastic, they're happy, they're interested, they're curious. They leave the town like they found it. It's just a great group of people to kind of host for the day.
That sounds absolutely wonderful event, and I very quickly want to talk about the sojourn you do, because we're running out of time. We have about a minute. You can quickly tell us, Laura, about the sojourn you do in June.
Yeah,
that sounds
the
great.
West Penn Trail Triathlon is one signature event of the Conemaugh Valley Conservancy. The other is the Stony Kiski-Conemaugh River Sojourn, which is held the first weekend in June every year, and that is a 4-day river trip from Johnstown down to Apollo. People camp. People can come for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4, whatever they want to do. A different group, a different population than a triathlon, more of a kind of a relaxed sort of vibe and feel. But it's a great event too to, again, invite people out to look and learn about these resources, and hopefully engage them in being environmental stewards to care for these natural features.
So very quickly, because we have to wrap up, just give the listeners that are thinking, great, this sounds wonderful, we want to come and watch, or we want to participate. What's your website? What's your social media links?
ConemaughnValleyConservancy.com. You can also search Conemaugh Valley Conservancy on any social media outlet.
So, well, thank you very much for coming on. I wish you the best of luck with your event. It's coming up very soon. And, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Just tuned in? You are listening to Laurel Highlands Happenings, brought to you this month by Idlewyld's Halibut. It's the Idlewild you know and love, with a happy Halloween twist. Every Saturday and Sunday through to October the 28th. If you want to know more, visit idlewild.com. I'd like to introduce our final guest today on Laurel Highlands Happenings, Philip Faranda of Faranda Farms. Good morning, Philip. How are you today?
I'm doing fine, dear.
It's lovely to meet you at last. Now, I've asked you on the show because you have a harvest festival at your farm and you have a corn maze. And I'd really like you to tell the listeners a little bit about your farm, where you're located, and how you got into doing harvest festivals and the corn maze.
Well, okay. Well, we are a 50-acre farm, and we are located right off of 219 between Johnstown and Somerset. Now, when people see our address that says Hosopple, they panic because they have no clue where Hosopple is, let alone know how to pronounce it. So anyhow, we are a short scenic ride from many, many local sites in the area. Okay.
Oh, okay. So, how do you get into doing harvest festivals? Because what were you to begin with? What were you farming?
Well, by definition, I'm not a farmer.
Oh, okay.
I don't have cattle. I don't milk cows. I am an ag tourism farm, which means that we invite people to our farm to enjoy the farm and to enjoy the country life and things that we do.
Oh, right. Okay. So this year you have the Harvest Festival and you have a corn maze. Now, how long have you been doing corn mazes?
Corn mazes, well, I can't give you an exact number, but it's been probably in the range of 7 to 8 years.
Okay.
Yes. And we're excited to do it every year. We're always looking for sponsors to create the design in our maze.
Okay. Now, this year, you've got the sponsor of University of Pittsburgh at Johnstown.
Mm-hmm.
And so you've got their logo and their name in the corn maze,
Well,
correct?
yes, we do. We got the UPJ logo with the cat made into our 5-acre corn maze. Okay, and we're partnering up with UPJ this year, and the intent is to invite the faculty, the alumni, the student body to come to the farm. And this year we are attempting to do a Guinness World Record with the logo in the maze, and what the plan is for everyone to come with their phones and turn them on, and we'll have the drone taking pictures, and if it all works out, we will set a world record.
Wow,
How about
that's
that?
exciting. I bet there's a lot of work to get to this point now for the Guinness Book of
hardest
Records.
work is getting the people to the farm to do this.
Right, gotcha. And I guess they have to turn on their flashlights.
Yes.
On their cell phones
Yes.
and wave it in the air, and then boom, you've got it all lit up, and
Yes.
the drone is going to capture this. And this is going to be on October the 6th.
Yes, actually, it's this Saturday.
Yes. So it's going to be from 4 till 9.
Yes, if you're going to be involved, you should really get there around 4 o'clock so we can create the patterns and how we're going to do this. And then by 7 o'clock-ish, it's dark. The drone will do its thing, and we'll all take a picture and go down in history.
Wow, how exciting. I hope it's all good weather. Let's just focus a bit about the Harvest Festival, because I've got some dates here. So you're opening Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays, open to the public.
Correct.
And you're open from Fridays 4 o'clock to dusk.
Correct.
Saturdays 11 till 7. And then Sundays 1 to 6. So that's all.
That's all correct, right.
And people can enjoy the corn maze, and there's other activities going on. What kind of things do you offer?
Oh my gosh, we got lots of activities. If you're looking to bring your children and run off some energy, this is where you come.
Oh.
And it has happened numerous times. I get embarrassed to see it, but parents are taking their children down the driveway and the kids are crying because they don't want to go home. So what do they do at the farm? We have slingshots where they shoot tennis balls at targets. We have duck races. We have the hay fort. And then there is bucket pong, and there's cornhole. We got a sandbox. We got pedal cars. And we got llamas and alpacas to feed. And
Lovely.
Okay, so there's a lot of activities to go on. And then we have food.
Food's always good. People like food.
Yeah, they like food. And we're famous for our gobs.
Are you?
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's the thing that's we don't get that across the pond. So a
Right.
gob is something that's regional here. So how much does it cost admission per person?
Well, I'm going to make it as simple as I can. It costs $11 to come in and do everything. If you're not so inclined to want to do the corn maze, then it's only $7.
Okay.
Now, not to confuse you, but we have group rates and we have church rates and those sorts of things. And you can go to the website to get that information
Right.
without confusing you over the phone. But what we will do is you bring a food item and we'll deduct $1 from the numbers that I just said, which goes to our local food bank.
Oh, that's lovely. That's a really nice
And
gesture.
last year we collected, this is an odd number, 1,001 cans of food that we gave to the food bank.
Oh, good for you. That's lovely. That's really lovely. So, your flashlight nights, because you have these are special too, are going to be on October the 20th and the 28th. And tell us a little bit about that. Is that
Well, it's flashlight night. It kind of explains itself. Right. It's dark, and we're in a 5-acre corn maze, and you got instructions on where you're supposed to be going or not going. You will get lost. Oh, I'll take that back. You never get lost. You just get turned around. And the flashlight night is just lots of fun. We have groups coming out to do it, and it's just fun. I just don't know what to tell you about that.
No, it's wonderful. No, it's and it's non-scary. So
no.
It's
We're
a nice
an
alternative.
anti-scary farm.
Perfect for me because I don't like those scary ones.
Neither do I.
So that's great. So free parking. You've got indoor restrooms. I'm reading here. You've got refreshments. You've got a lot going on. Sounds like a brilliant full event to go to.
Oh, it is. It is. I mean, people walk up the driveway who've been there only coming for the first time. They're kind of a little bewildered, not what to do. But then you see them an hour later, and they're just having fun.
Oh, I think I'll come just to do the maze and the hay fort. Now, we're running out of time. Can you give the listeners your website? Because they're probably thinking, gosh, we want to go to this farm. We need to find out more information.
Okay. Well, the website is farandasfamilyfarm.com.
Okay. And they can find you on Facebook too?
Yes, they can.
So that's Faranda's Farm. And the phone number is?
Phone number is 814-479-7109.
Okay. And where are you located again?
We are located in a place that's hard to pronounce. It's Hosoppel, and we are a quarter of a mile off of Route 219, dead center between Johnstown and Somerset.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure to chat to you. I wish you the best of luck with your Guinness Book of Records corn maze. I hope it all goes well. Thank you for coming on the show.
Well, thank you for having me. It was an honor and a pleasure to be here and to meet you for the first time.
Thank you.
All right.
All events and businesses mentioned today can be found at laurelhighlands.org. And if you are active on social media, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Until next time, cheerio.
At LHTC Broadband, we're proud to provide the communication services you need to get the most from today's technology. We're your local choice for TV, phone, and internet. We offer high-quality cable TV service with HD, multi-room DVR, on-demand, and watch TV everywhere. Plus unlimited calling, and our internet is faster than ever with speeds up to 1 gigabyte. With no contracts and local customer service, switching has never been easier. Call today, 724-593-2411, or visit lhtcbroadband.com.